If I'm taking that off and I have one more contract, I am going to trade for the gap. But I'll just go to the low of the bar in many cases, that this is 43.3275, and I'll be very happy with that if that's what I'm trading for, is a gap. Don't look at today's action and say, well, wait a minute, they went a whole bunch higher. That's a whole different piece. But just closing, just trading to close the gap. If they do go higher, I mean, my suggestion is you have to understand how childish it is and how little good it ever does you to be mad that the market went further than you got out, because you're getting out at a particular place is your best work. You can't get mad, because what you have to really say to yourself, everything I do is my best work. Then you'll start realizing the silliness of saying, well, but they went further. Yes, but your best work was to trade for the gap closing. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just accept that whatever you do in the market is your best work. Then you'll never have the compulsion to come back and say, oh man, I got out, I had 8 points and I got out and then they ran another 16, and you're telling your friends at the bar or whatever. That only comes from people who don't have any real understanding that whatever they're doing is their best work. And that's not a bad philosophy in life. Take a look at your actions. Somebody pulls their car in front of you and you flip them off. All right, let's just say that's what you did. That's your best work under that particular set of conditions. You couldn't have done any better because that's what you did. You actually could do it better, but at the time, that was your best work. Why not say, whatever happens in your life, say, however you treated it, say that was my best work. And then you don't have to go over it anymore. And then you start getting serious about improving your response to life. Your response to life is your life. That's actually your life. How you respond is what you call life. Life isn't just a bunch of pictures you see in front of you. Life is your response. So when you improve your response, you have a better life. And one in trading, for me, when you say, oh, I got out and they went a whole bunch further, you are purposefully avoiding the fact that where you got out was all you knew to do. That was your best work. So live a life on the principle that it's always your best work, and then you'll really start feeling like improving your response, and you will change. That will force or prompt changes. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't flip the guy off in traffic. I'm using that just as an example, but I am saying that whatever you do is pretty much your best response. That's your best efforts right there. So if you were to think about that and put it in every category, you might find yourself kind of feeling differently about the possibilities that you have, because you don't have to keep repeating the same mistakes over and over again. And it brings to your attention that everything is your best, everything's under your best response basis. I'm not preaching a counsel of perfection. I'm preaching a counsel of improvement through self-awareness and using certain premises to prod you along and prod me along into better responses. Because as I said before, your response to life is your life.